Walk into the entrance of the 7-story house at 9 East 71st Street in New York, and you are immediately met with dozens of decorative fake eyes staring back at you from the walls. This is the largest private residence in Manhattan, boasting 40 luxury rooms. Yet the man who lived here, a college dropout and former math teacher, acquired this massive property from billionaire Leslie Wexner for exactly $0. What happened inside those rooms was a highly organized operation. According to victim Maria Farmer, the house contained a media room where monitors lined the walls, broadcasting live feeds from hidden cameras placed above every bed and toilet in the building. This building functioned as a specialized covert intelligence gathering facility, designed to record the most powerful people in the world under the guise of high society luxury. When the FBI raided this Manhattan property in 2019, agents discovered a locked safe hidden deep inside the mansion. Inside that safe, they found stacks of CDs, each marked with a precise labeling system. The first name written on the disc belonged to a minor. The second name belonged to an influential adult. He converted these recordings of illegal acts into permanent leverage over his guests, using information as a form of untraceable currency. He operated with immunity from the law for decades because he held the darkest secrets of the global elite locked inside a physical vault. On January 30th, 2026, the U.S. Justice Department released over 3 million pages of documents under the Epstein Files Transparency Act, exposing a vast network of presidents, prime ministers, and billionaires. By 2008, he was a publicly known convicted sex offender. Yet the files show titans of the tech industry continued to actively seek out his company long after his crimes were public knowledge. Testimonies from a victim and a former boat captain repeatedly placed Google co-founder Sergey Brin on his private island. Elon Musk publicly attacked others for hiding the files, but the January release revealed his own correspondence. In emails from 2012, Musk actively asked what night would have the wildest party on the island, eager to, quote, let loose. Bill Gates met with him multiple times at the Manhattan mansion and flew on his private jet in 2013. The files even uncovered draft emails containing unverified allegations of a Gates extramarital affair. For these billionaires, the fear of what he knew outweighed the reputational risk of associating with a predator. The same paper trail of influence connected him to Indian industrialist Anil Ambani between 2017 and 2019. Ambani used him as a political backchannel, explicitly asking for guidance in dealing with the White House and requesting help to set up meetings with Trump administration officials like Steve Bannon to discuss defense cooperation. This coordination peaked in May 2019. Ambani visited the Manhattan mansion on May 23rd, the exact same day the Indian Lok Sabha election results were declared. That night, emails show him pitching Ambani to Bannon as, quote, his guy, referring to Narendra Modi, noting they shared a common vision regarding China. By the next afternoon, he messaged Bannon again, Modi on board. While the files show no direct communication with the Prime Minister, he actively claimed credit in a 2017 email for advising Modi's historic diplomatic trip to Israel, suggesting the visit was staged for the benefit of the U.S. president. He operated a dual-currency shadow economy. By trading explicit blackmail material for high-level political access, he became a mandatory gatekeeper for global power moves. The fallout from these files has caused some social ripples. After his name appeared repeatedly in the latest documents, King Charles stripped Prince Andrew of his royal titles and evicted him from his residence. Those social penalties pale in comparison to the reality faced by the victims. Virginia Giuffre testified she was trafficked to men like Andrew when she was only 17 years old. In April 2025, she took her own life. We have over 3 million pages of evidence, thousands of photographs, and repeated references to the most powerful men on Earth. Yet the criminal justice system has stalled. Out of this multinational trafficking ring, only one single person is currently serving time in prison, Ghislaine Maxwell. The lack of widespread prosecutions suggests the insurance policy built in that Manhattan mansion is working exactly as designed, providing a permanent legal shield for the elite. A pattern of mysterious deaths surrounds the case. French modeling agent Jean-Luc Brunel, who was accused of supplying victims to the network, reportedly died by suicide in a Paris jail in February 2022. That mirrors his own highly suspicious death in federal custody. Officially ruled a suicide, it leaves a glaring question. Was he silenced by the very network he spent decades compromising? To this day, the Department of Justice has identified 6 million documents, meaning about 40% of the files remain hidden, leaving intentional gaps in the public record. Jeffrey Epstein was the primary architect of a self-sustaining machine built exclusively on gathering, trading, and weaponizing human leverage. He may be dead, but the architecture of leverage he created remains intact, continuing to protect the world's most powerful from the rule of law.